This is gonna make or break the hero, because it's either gonna be like the most slammed kit we've ever seen, like worse than Afira, or it's gonna be like feat based, and that's what I'm curious about. Okay. I know. I want a character with a really good flow. I agree. I wonder. Here's what I'm thinking: a heavy hybrid, and maybe depending on what weapon you have out, it'll be faster. Like maybe like an assassin pace, or like another one sticks to a heavy pace. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm like, where is it gonna get intense? Yeah, my only concern is if it's like too much like a Shigoki and it's kind of standing there. And I don't want another Afira, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like so jam-packed, like it basically wipes out every other character. We're gonna see though. Maybe like a like what I've heard is like maybe like a better Medjay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Krusty. Best thing, like, I'm thinking all the other weapons are gonna be offhand. Here we go.
What's up, Warriors Den, and everybody out there? We are super excited to dive into the gameplay segment, and who better to
Yo, is that Shigoki?
all the things you know and love than our Lord and Savior JC. Welcome back to the couch.
Let's go.
Hello, hello. I'm back from my legion of adoring fans. I was looking at chat. I don't know what's going on.
They were calling
Thank you,
for you.
I guess. I don't know.
I heard somebody even say like they feel that you need to be arriving with some sort of like a re-entrance.
Yeah, we
music,
should,
like,
we should do that at some point. It could be kind of cool.
Fine. I think Stone Cold would work pretty well for you.
Probably.
Just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah,
that works pretty well.
sense.
Well, great. Well, super happy to have you here. Also, we have a new face on the couch with us today. Mike, welcome aboard.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, well, we're excited to have you.
The hype
Mike,
is here.
This is your first time on the Warriors Den with us. Do you want to kind of introduce yourself to the audience and let them know what you do?
Yeah, it's new face. Yeah,
Wait, everyone glazes JC.
I've been on the project for a few months now, so I'm the new game design team lead here on the For Honor team.
Nice.
What does that mean? You know, I'm responsible for the game design team. Yeah. What do we do?
This is the guy that buffed PK.
We do
W
We do
mans.
a whole bunch of things to make excellent content for players out there.
If PK ever gets
My
nerfed,
job
I'm
is to make
immediately
sure that
emailing this
nothing
guy, bro.
standing in their way, make sure that they have what they need to give the players out there the best thing that players deserve, of course. There's one piece of the puzzle that I haven't mentioned though. That's why I'm here today. Is heroes.
Yeah.
We do heroes as well. So
Wait, we do heroes? Is that
we
is
do
that a thing
heroes.
we
We do heroes. Yeah, they don't appear at all.
So it's not just JC. It's like it's in fact we have a team that does.
Yeah,
it.
there's definitely a team
There is a
behind
large
us, like hardcore.
That's good. Well, that's amazing, and it definitely took.
Our glorious King JC is gonna tell us what he crafted up, guys.
So
Get ready.
We're super stoked to check it out.
This is it.
You know, and I guess without further ado, like, what can you tell us about it?
Yeah, so let's jump into gameplay here. So
Here we go.
We're gonna show. This is live. You know, we're doing it live today.
Yeah.
Oh shit, he's here.
Let's see how this goes.
Bear with us.
If I'm bad at blocking, it's my fault.
This is true. So.
Oh, he does the Xbox 360
already-
controller.
already kind of through everything we've done here with Sohei, and well, let's just jump straight into it. So, you know, we'll start with the basics. Every hero has this. We have our light attacks. You can throw those, of course, in every single direction.
Okay.
you'll Notice I'm not getting blocked here. I'm not getting
There's light and heavy soul stance.
cancelled out. Every light attack for this hero, every light opener attack for this hero, I should say, is enhanced. You know, so you'll see later why this is very important. Yeah. So those are our lights. We have, of course, heavies as well. You know, in every single direction.
Ooh, those are slow heavies.
Standard stuff. Everything you can kind of expect us to do.
And those heavies are pretty slow, but so I know some people are going to be worried about that.
Right.
But don't worry, we've thought of everything. It'll be all good.
Don't be worried. We're just getting started.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Just getting started. There's so much more to show here. Now you might be running around the world. You know, might need to engage. So we have a light dodge attack, get you into combat right away. You know, there we go, light attack. We also have a heavy dodge attack. A sprint attack, sorry. Running around, you know.
Okay,
get
light and
into
heavy
combat,
sprint
jump
attack.
into the air with that Yari, smack opponent in the face. Dodge attacks. There
We have light and heavy there, right?
light and heavy sprint
I
attacks.
wonder why.
This will all be explained shortly.
Dude, I called it.
Usual, big swipe, big trajectory there.
Okay, giant swipe. Dude, the light and heavy is gonna initiate different weapons.
Yeah, very usual. And we have a forward dodge bash.
Oh,
Now,
hell.
that's gonna lead into stuff. We're gonna get into that in a single.
Oh, he has a bash chain. Get me out.
Just know that's a very
Not
important
again.
issue. Now let's go into the chains. Let's get into the good stuff.
We have dodge attacks as well, right? So I have
We
like
have-
side dodge and front
We have the
dodge.
side dodge. Yes, we can do those. Yeah, here we go.
Slow hard dodge.
Left light attack. Right light attack. Openers. We have right heavy attack.
Yeah, so
And
heavy.
left heavy attack.
So there's a theme here, right? That every single, like you can do front dodge.
There's
but
light and heavy
there's a
attacks
theme
in
where, like,
every
Every
direction.
time you can do an attack, you always have a light and heavy version. Like, usually we don't.
Oh my god,
do
everything's a
both.
50-50.
Again, it's a sign.
Everything is light or heavy. Like, it can
Sign
be...
of Pensacum. This
Oh,
is a
god.
weapon master
Oh,
after all.
God.
Exactly, right?
You should be able to do all these moves,
should be
right?
able to
There's a
do
big
it.
groundwork being laid here. I can tell.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So let's get into
I'm
the-
terrified. I'm terrified.
We'll swap back to our lights. They start enhanced, like I said. You can follow these up with another light attack. In any direction. All the time.
Everything,
Now,
all the
top
lights
one
are
you would have seen
enhanced.
there, it's a bit of an extra property there. This is an undodgeable follow-up on the light attack. No?
Yep.
And the left attack, kind of same thing.
What's
Light,
kinda
light chain.
cool here too is that I don't
Yeah,
know.
he does. He pulls the weapons off his back. And it's
That
undodgeable.
second hit, that second light, always use one of the weapons that's on Sohei's back. Right?
Correct.
So depending on which stance you use, if you're top, you can do it again, right? We're using that Tetsubo. If you're going on this side,
Let's
wherever the stance.
oh, there we go. Let's do that
Do it
again.
again.
There we
So-
go.
We're using like different weapons. So that was the Kama, and then if we try it on this side, it's a bit of the Katana there. So it's
Okay.
every single time that you use a light in your chains, probably your heavies as well, right?
Your heavies as well.
They absolutely all use the special, the extra weapons that Sohei is carrying, which is pretty interesting.
Exactly.
Alright, that's actually really
Different
cool.
heavies,
We'll
right?
go through
So
the
everything
same
does
thing.
get pulled off his back.
Heavy top into another heavy. Now, heavy follow-ups, you would have noticed that that's an unblockable attack there, so you know, JC's doing a good job dodging there. We'll do the same on the sides. Do the right side heavy attack with a heavy follow-up. You can see.
Okay, heavy heavy's
weapons being used at the same
unblockable,
time.
but light's
Same.
undodgeable.
So for everybody that was like, you're not gonna be able to use all your 7 weapons or whatever, you use every single one of them during your kit. Not related to
We
feet,
literally
everything.
just counted to 7 right there.
Yeah, right.
Weapons, if
We
you,
counted to
That's pretty
7.
good, right?
as
So-
was established.
Oh god.
A little less than 1,000, but still 7 is we've
Yeah.
never done that.
We've never
Exactly.
done so.
Holy crap.
We really tried to put as many weapons as we could in here.
I mean, also his bash, he smacks people with his hand too. So there you go.
There you
Yeah,
go.
There's even more.
Count as a weapon. Now, very important to note, you know, for our very like this players asking, you know, it's slow. What are the timings here? The heavy attacks are slow, but the light attacks did 400 MS follow-ups.
Yeah.
So they're pretty fast.
Yeah.
Right. So they kind of.
Okay, 400 MS
To
follow-ups.
make sure that if people are gonna go, hey, I can't, I want to make sure that I can, I'm not just gonna mash dodge and beat all the lights. Well, actually, top is undodgeable, so you can't just mash light and always get away with it.
Nice.
That's right. Now, properties on the heavies as well, very quickly. Every heavy attack follow-up has a different property. So top heavy follow-up does kind of extra damage, more than the other heavy follow-ups would do. The left side bleeds the target. Get a little
What?
bit of damage over time there. And the right side pins the target. So you can see the weapon master has...
What do you mean there's a pin?
You want to use different attacks in different situations.
Oh, this guy's gonna be nasty in a gank. You can initiate bleed or
So,
pins off of your
But
heavies.
you know, we're always pressing the
Oof.
same button twice to get into those second weapons. Now, there is another move that can kind of use these weapons, and it's our zone attack. Now, our zone attack, as our players know, is a combination of a light attack and a heavy attack, which means you can follow that attack up with a light and heavy attack as well. So let's start from the right here.
Wait.
Follow up with a light attack. We'll do the same.
The zone can
attack
lead into
with a
anything just described.
light attack. Let's see if we can change stance fast enough. There we go. Good stuff. And we'll do the same on
get
the
a
right,
parry
on
there, I
the
saw that.
on the other side.
See my extra
See those reaction
skills there,
speeds.
There we go. We'll see if we can do it on the other side. There we go. Those were the light attacks, and you can do the same with the heavy
Whoa.
attacks as well.
Okay.
Now, why is all of this stuff important? Why is it important that you can access all these weapons? Now, you would have noticed JC very skillfully, completely
gonna say,
unscripted, blocked everything, dodged everything I
It
through
was
at him.
not planned at all.
So I'm going to
It
ask him
felt
to
a
not,
little practice, maybe
Yeah.
just a little.
I'm going to ask him to not do it now and
Alright.
just get hit.
There's
This
one
is
thing
hard to
before
ask.
we go into that, right?
Oh,
One thing we need to mention really is that you have a zone attack in chains as well, right?
This is true. You can use a zone attack as an extender.
Oh my god, the
So
zone's
if
in
I do
chains.
my light here, I can follow up with a zone attack. It's very smooth. It's
Yep.
very smooth. I can continue. my
Okay.
flow.
He has a really good flow then. He's a character you can press buttons. I'm not seeing any hyper armor too, which is
Standard, and
nice.
You would have seen there's a little property on there.
Yeah, it's armored, so that's really useful as well to trade and stuff. So
There you go.
I agree. That was
The zone has hyper armor.
some top tier animation.
amazing animation. We'll
get
hear
into that,
animation
we'll get
team a
into
little bit. But,
Give them all
Just
the
wanna
power
play
that
the
we
game.
created
Did animation.
Shortly.
yeah. So what's special about these weapons? Because I kept blocking them. I guess there's probably a reason why, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
You're
trying not to
better
get
than
hit
me.
too much
That's
by
fine. So let's get hit. So we'll start with the lights. Oof, didn't dodge that one, right? So what? There's a glow now.
Oh, what is
Something
this? What
happened.
is this? Like the little white thing on top?
Something happened. This is happening in every single direction. As I'm using the weapons on my back, I'm kind of getting into what we call the soul stance. You know,
Ah.
We talked about the souls, the soul collector. The souls of our enemies are in these weapons. Every time we hit, there's the pin on the right heavy follow-up.
Oh, that pin.
Same at the top. I keep collecting souls.
It's got a lot of souls going on
There's
there.
a lot of
Yeah,
souls.
right.
Pretty good.
Now, the concept of this soul collector, the Sohei here, is we wanted to add a mini game to his design, right? We wanted to have players think a little bit ahead of what they're going to throw
Okay.
at their opponent, and have a bit of this mini game of collecting the souls, getting all these souls up, so that by the time you get all of the souls up,
Yeah.
there's
Whoa.
something cool that happens.
They're kind of red now.
Yeah.
They're red
wonder-
now.
I remember seeing that red in the trailer. I'm like,
Right.
I wonder, like, some weird things happening. I don't know. They're going into the. into
souls are very
gallery.
angry
I don't know
now,
what's
like-
happening.
What is
And
happening?
He looks like powered up or something.
A little
He
bit.
is powered up, and there's lots of speculation on what that meant.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I'm not sure what.
uh,
please show us because I have no idea.
let's just let the game speak for itself.
Of course, right?
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh!
So, I'm old, so I can't really. see the
Did that just do 95 damage?
I believe this says
95 damage.
95 damage, right?
That's
So,
right.
Oh no!
Goodness.
He's a one shot!
That's
No, 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 no.
So that move you can only do it when you have all souls active, right?
Correct.
And only off of the front dodge bash,
Only off-
and it's off of a zone attack input.
That's right. So if you front dodge bash without the soul's zone attack, you just throw your zone attack. But
Like another attack or whatever, but yeah.
exactly right. But if you have your 6 souls, you unlock the special move, the 7-4 strike.
Oh my
using
God.
That Yari, using all the power of your souls to kind of embed your opponent there, dealing massive damage.
Extremely high damage.
This is a scary
No.
one. We've seen it on the floor.
It-
when
it is.
Oh, yeah.
Sohei has all those souls up. It's
If
scary.
you
And
hit
it's
someone
counts as well, right?
with
Yeah,
every
time
single
you
weapon,
you gain one.
you
soul
can
count. It doesn't
one-shot
really
them.
matter which weapon is getting the soul first, but it's gonna count from 1 to 6, like we've heard in the trailer.
We have, yeah.
Actually 1 to 5, and then
it's a 95 damage mix-up.
that we've probably heard there. But the idea here is really
Oh my
you want
god.
to be able to hit with all of your weapons to activate that special mode. All those souls are
Wait.
per weapon, so you have to land a hit with that weapon to gain a soul on that.
In a gank, you can one-shot.
Keep mashing top.
Because think about it.
lights with
You
top
have to
buttons
hit
and getting
every
on the
single
weapons.
weapon.
You
So
have
what
to
if you
once
hit
per weapon,
different
all that
people,
sort of stuff.
and then you get the one-shot?
But at the same time, like, if that was the only way to really gain souls, it would be really, really, really hard, right? Like, there's a lot of attacks
Oh
here
my
that, people are going to parry, they're going to block, they're going to dodge. So is there any other ways to gain them?
There are. It's a Murder Master. Of course, there are other ways.
course,
There's always more. So I've shown our dodge attacks. Our kind of forward light attack in this case.
Okay.
These can follow up with. Oh, let me just do that correctly here. With a light attack, but not only that, it can follow up from a light attack from any stance. The same goes for our heavy dodge attacks.
Nice.
Dodge to the right, follow up with the top. Dodge to the left, follow up with the right.
So I see a theme forming here where basically every option that Sohei has that is, not like from neutral heavies or whatever, there's a reason why there's light and heavy sprint. There's a reason why there's light and heavy front dodge and side dodge. It's to get into those things, right? Because the chain flow of this year was
Light,
kinda unique.
everything
where
chains.
It's always using the same button.
So if you throw a light, you can
Even
throw
if you
another
have
light chain. If you
side
throw a
dodge
heavy, you
light,
throw another
right,
heavy chain.
or side dodge heavy, into heavy, right? We want to be able to reach into these things. And
So
again,
guaranteed
there's
you
all
know
these
they're gonna throw a
reasons
heavy or a
why am I
light, but there's
using
3
a light
different
or a heavy
directions.
version. They have different properties as well, right? So the side dodge heavy has a big swipe, where the side dodge light, for example, has a little poke. So sometimes you want to use the swipe, sometimes you want to use the poke. It doesn't really matter, but it also kind of depends on what at what point you're at in your game plan, which weapons do you want to activate your souls from?
Gotcha.
That's right. Now we have a couple more. I'll run very quickly on.
What
on
else
a
is
few,
there?
So we want players to see the whole kit, right?
Yeah,
Of
right.
course. So we've already showed the forward dodge bash.
Okay.
I believe. So this can follow up as well.
Oh
I
my
said that early
God.
on, this can follow up with lights or heavies again from any.
You can bash from light or heavy.
This is kind of unique. We don't have that. It's very rare that we have this. Actually, they're dedicated follow-ups, but so they deal like we were able to tweak the damage.
Chat, we're
It's really
cooked.
Good, but they are stance-based. So if I do like, I can do a heavy from this side, or I can do a heavy from that side, right? So these have pretty good trajectories. Again, so if you want to be in a
You
group
can
fight,
throw any move you
cover your
want from that
sides,
bash. You can throw any heavy from any direction, every light from any
but
direction
it's all
from that
kinda, like,
bash.
really around the hero's
You can get hit
game
by
plan
six.
of
You can hit by 6
what
different moves off a
attack
bash.
do I want to use in what situations, but also think about which soul do I want to activate to get to my 7-4 strike.
That's right. That's right. Now there's a couple of cool things that we've kind of added to this kit just to we realize that sometimes maybe you want another option. So
Oh my God.
we talked about the zone extender. Gonna throw that into your kind of combo. So I'll follow up here on the right and kind of zone. Let me just do a proper zone extender here. Up, up. Now, that might be easy to parry, right? You might think every opponent's gonna parry that. Easy. So we added the option to soft feint this attack into a
What?
Yeah.
and let's look at we've gushed about how good these let me just
No.
how good these animations are. Let me also just do it properly. So smooth.
You can
Those
soft
like-
fade this
those
zone
that-
into a GB.
Again,
Oh
we'll have
my
the animations
fucking
coming
God.
later, but this is like one of the smoothest soft feints I've seen in the game. I'll do it from my point of view if people players want to see like a little bit more. Just from neutral.
That's zone.
soft feint to guard break, it feels like amazing. And then if I go into a light, for example, again, like it feels extremely seamless. It's gorgeous. But then,
Oh my
so I
God.
guess there's a reason why you're showing us guard break, right? Right.
Yes, there is a reason I'm showing guard
Why
break
are you
because
showing
there's
guard break?
an extra kind of follow up from a regular guard break. So if you do successfully guard break an enemy, you can follow up with 3 hits.
Nice.
Getting all glows for
No,
that
no, 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 no,
follow-up
no, no,
type,
no,
so
no, no,
3
no,
lights
no.
or 3 heavies. So if you are having trouble getting that last weapon out, just catch the opponent off with that guard break, follow up with whatever you're missing, bam, you're ready to go.
Yeah. Right?
You
So
can
this is
GB
if
to
you
get
plan
any
to do
weapon
guard
full
breaks and nobody's enjoying
if you need the
whatever,
7th.
You can get 3 souls every time. Like you get all 3 light souls or all 3 heavy souls. It's light, 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 or heavy, heavy, heavy. You can't switch them midway, so we want players to commit a little bit more there. Makes it a little bit harder to get all the souls active. But it's pretty interesting, right? Because you can do that. And then you can off a guard break. You also have a zone attack. If what you want to do is regular damage, right? Because the important thing here is normally off of a guard break, you want to be able to execute somebody. You want to be able to do 24 damage with a heavy.
Yeah.
Those light, light, lights and heavy, heavy, heavies deal a lot less damage.
You can trade damage for
Or
charging your
there's
weapons
still
to
have
get to that
option
95
be
damage
able
hit.
to- I'm going to throw something that will deal, again, the regular damage, can potentially execute as well, which is kind
Holy
of different there as well.
Yep.
We have sometimes zones that execute, they're really rare, but in this case, it also applies to the neutrals only. That one can also execute, and the chain one as well. So it kind of fits in with that trick here. And also, something that's not super obvious, after light, 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 I can go straight into my chain zone as well.
No!
You can keep extending your flow.
It's an
after
infinite
the
chain.
chain
Like, it's
zone, but
infinite
you
chain
have
upon chain
that
upon
as
chain.
well. So you guard break somebody, get 3 souls, and then go into a zone. Keep your offense going.
Yeah.
It feels really, really good there.
Absolutely. And there's one final thing we want to show just before we jump into a little bit of setup here is I'm going to throw a heavy top at you here. Just to show,
Let me just like get rid of all of my
this is true.
souls there.
Yeah. Just an opportunity
do that
to
again.
7-4 strike me there. Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
All right, okay,
gosh.
cool. So throw me a top heavy.
Throw top heavy at you. Parry that one. Up. Immediately follow up with a light or a heavy.
Or a heavy,
again,
yeah.
In any
Nice.
stance.
Exactly. So whenever you parry, you kind of shortcut to your soul stance, which lets you use any of your soul weapons, right? So any of the 6 weapons that are there. Just as an FYI, so players are aware, we know we had an early access period. You're probably going to see a bunch of videos from influencers
Soon, yeah.
coming out soon. We know there's a slight issue here where if you perform a heavy parry and you throw a heavy follow-up, you can parry the follow-up, but it's a 1 frame thing. We're working on a patch right now to solve this, to have a bit of a longer window. So we're aware of the issue. It's going to get fixed shortly, but not like as of tomorrow when it launches. So just so players are aware, we know about this. You don't need to go into the bug reporter putting a bug if you want to. We know it's good. It's going to get fixed, but just so people are aware.
Gotcha.
But you can throw if I parry a life, you can do a dodge attack at me, for example, right?
A light dodge attack, is it?
Side dodge. You can do a heavy.
Light dodge, light, yeah.
Right. So it works. I can throw a side heavy. I'm gonna get.
Oh, that heavy does
all my
23
stuff. So
damage.
it's really interesting. You get all of your souls through this.
Day one,
And
raw
the
cooked.
hero's entire kit is really built around how do I get my souls? How does that go? Right.
Yeah, it's
So
all about souls.
now Mike is gonna go and set us up.
Every parry
for
gets you a
the
soul.
techniques. And while he does this, I'm gonna talk a little bit more about some of the philosophy we had behind designing this hero, right? So
Because this has been deep so far. This is
it's super
very
deep. And so
there's a
one of
lot
the
Am I the only one tweaking?
Yeah, so one of the things that we want to do is it's really unique.
What is this
We want
hero?
to build on this uniqueness. And it was the first time that we're trying to attempt to have an actual resource system. We've never really had a resource system in For Honor before where you kind of have to build up a certain gauge or resource. It's something I've seen mentioned like a lot
Dude,
of times. Like,
what is this hero?
you should have that on like Yorm, for example, like with runes or whatever. So we've been thinking about it for a long time. And we finally were able to build this with this hero.
Bro, they
And
can
the
have a
concept
system
of
like
this
this and not have a
system,
character that's this
it came
insane.
naturally to us to go, well, okay, cool. So we want to build a hero that like has all these weapons. So I want to be able to hit with all of these weapons. And then when I hit with them, I gain something. We tried a bunch of different things. We tried something where like you would, if you're familiar with like more traditional fighting games, there's a concept called an install. If you want to give this to Manu, because he can
Yes,
about I know
yes,
something
I
happened. So there's a concept of an install, right? Well, when you activate something, you go into this really crazy powered up mode. We looked at this and it was like a bit too unpredictable, a bit too hard to control. So we really went towards I'm getting all my resources, and once I have all of my resources, I gain access to a new move that deals a ton of damage, right? That's super cool. Another thing that's super interesting, what we've done is, like you might have noticed from what we've had before in the
What the fuck?
when Alex was talking earlier, that we can't quite customize the weapons, and that is very much on purpose. You'll be able to see, like like again when we get back into the game. But as you look at the hero, you'll notice that like each of the handles,
I still can't believe there's a 95 damage
all the light
punish.
attacks that you can use as Sohei have a white handle, and all the heavy attacks that you can use to pick those weapons has a brownish handle, right? And they're set in a very, very specific area around you. So when she was talking about how it influences gameplay, a lot of what that means is we wanted to make sure that when you're looking at a Sohei, right, because that move is so dangerous, when you're playing against them, you want to go, okay, I want to make sure they don't get access to that move, because once they do, once they unlock it, I'm probably going to be in trouble. So if you look at a Sohei from a player perspective, you look at him like as your opponent. From left to right, it means that the first weapon is a left light, then it's left heavy, then it's top light, top heavy, and then on the side it's right light, then right heavy. So just by looking at him and looking at those souls, the ones that are activated, you can tell which weapons he has used, which ones
Yo,
are
there's
activated,
no shot.
but also which ones he wants to use. And so because it is like the Sohei really, really wants to have all 6 of those souls activated, so it kind of gives you a bit of a mind game of going, okay, he's missing only one. He's only missing his left light. Clearly he's going to want to use his left light, so I'm going to make sure that because they're 400 MS, they're hard to block, I'm going to try to really deal with the left light and make sure that I'm always going to block in that stance. That also unlocks mix-ups and mind games from the Sohei's perspective.
Dude, that's the issue though. If he needs that one left light, he can just saw feint from a zone into a GB.
Again, it's,
You think it's
want
gonna
to,
be a
give that
left light,
freedom and
it
that-
comes out as a
that type of
GB
mind
that
game
you
and
can't,
thought
you
behind,
barely
I
see.
need to use all of my attacks. I need to
And then
use
you-
all of my hits to unlock that big crazy hit. It's not necessarily easy. We have
my
to do
God.
shortcuts with the guard break and all sorts of stuff to be able to get into it a little bit easier, so that it makes more sense. So it's really a different hero.
The GB from zone is insane. I don't think he needs a saw feint on top of his whole kit, bro.
Was
What in the
flow, right?
world?
As I mentioned earlier, there's like it's only like light or heavy, and also in a fun twist, if you press zone, you press both buttons, so you get access to both light or heavy afterwards.
I will say that is nice, having the light, heavy. You know if he throws heavy, he has to throw another heavy. That's
So
good.
it gives you a bit more
But the
freedom
chains
as to
here
where
are
you're gonna be
insane.
going, which weapons you're going to use, makes you a little bit more unpredictable. but at the same time, there's slower attacks. They're a bit more complicated.
This is busted on release, bro.
The last point is something to keep in mind when you're playing against Sohei. You have to.
The reads are
respect
gonna be
his
so
guard
bad.
breaks. Much more than a lot of other heroes, because on a guard break, he gains 3 souls every single time. And so that is extremely scary, which means that slow zone, it's a super easy parry, right? Like you see it, yeah, okay, I'm gonna parry it. Yeah, there's a soft hit to guard break with that. So it's super
No.
easy for the Sohei to
No.
read that you're gonna parry.
No, 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 no.
Guard break, and guess what? He gets 3 souls every time. So it's a lot of these like trickier situations.
It's
where
like
you want to
PK, but
cultivate
worse.
That mindset of I have to be careful. I have to.
This is
choose
a
my
samurai
what's
PK.
my game plan when I'm playing
With
against
the one
this hero,
shot.
depending on how many souls
Wait,
he has.
chat. Remember when I
All
said a
these
PK
souls
should get a
are
one-shot
predictable,
attack?
what's gonna happen? How are you gonna play
No,
against
I'm
this?
I'm
and
playing.
how
This
does-
is cooked.
It's super interesting. I find it gives us
Oh hell.
something really, really, really different for this hero and a different type of game plan when you play as him and when you play against him. It's very, very unique.
Yeah, I'm just gonna block the
I think it
zone.
can be, like understated, like how unique this is, like how no other hero does what this hero does.
Yeah.
Like, and I mean, just all the ways that you're
A uniquely fucked hero. A uniquely busted hero.
To be able to pull off all these crazy moves.
Oh my gosh.
So I think the fantasy really fits really
Yeah.
well here.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
All right, cool. So now we want to have a look at feats.
We're set up.
What feats, bro?
Set up for feats.
Just a quick note: the feats
If that
are set up on like super fast cooldown.
Look at the fourth feat.
Mike will like nicely explain tell the cooldowns and
Look at the fourth
for
feat.
each and every feat, so you don't have to go crazy. We're aware that like these are gonna go really fast. It's normal. Don't worry about it. And we're gonna go into it.
I'm gonna start crying, bro. What is this?
Do this. So 4 feats, 4 unique feats for this hero, as we've been doing recently for all of our heroes. Let's start with the first one. The first feat, feat 1 here, is a targeted active. You target an enemy, throw that at the enemy, and that is a defense debuff. Now, that defense debuff is 25% armor debuff. It lasts for 20 seconds with a minute cooldown, so it's quite short.
Yeah, you can do it quite often. But one of the things that is
A minute cooldown on 25% armor reduction. Oh my fucking god. Why?
Sohei's baseline damage is lower than other heroes, except for that crazy strike there. But generally, he's going to deal less damage than other heroes to compensate for the fact that he gets access to that big move once he does get all of his souls there. So what's interesting here is that like that defense debuff puts him back to baseline. Right? Generally, his damage is going to be like 20 to 25% lower than other heroes without that feat active on the opponent. So you want to activate it to deal more damage to get a little bit higher into the fight.
It's a 20 seconds. This last 20 seconds too. This makes him just as powerful as any other character for these 20 seconds.
The second feat here interacts with, of course, it has to interact with the souls. I'll guard break you there. Up. So I have my 6 souls. That second feat there is only available when you have the 6 souls. So you would have seen it's grayed out. You can see it on JC's side there that it is kind of grayed out. For me, it's active. And when you use it, this will consume all 6 souls and heal you to full.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do
It heals you to full. Okay, so you can stack. You can use your souls to one shot or heal yourself to full,
health.
like full health,
Go nice and
Right, so you're really low.
up.
like 0 to a. Oh fuck no! Oh fuck no!
The same here again. Very scary. Appreciate you not dodging. Yeah.
No.
Consume. Boom.
Boom, back to full.
Full health. So that's a game changer.
That's a game changer.
It gives the Sohei lots of options, but it also it adds to him being so scary.
Yeah.
It's a one shot or a full heal.
Now, I will just gather up my souls here again. Feat 3, as you guessed it, interacts with the soul system.
I'm noticing a theme here.
There's a theme here.
Pretty good.
I don't like
You
this.
see, you would have maybe even seen it, spotted it earlier. My hands are glowing. My feet is blinking in the HUD there. When this feat gets unlocked and you have your 6 glows,
Wait.
6 souls, yeah.
your 6 souls,
What's this third one, bro?
then you deal extra damage.
No.
This can combine with that first feat, that defense.
No.
debuff,
No. No.
to
No. No.
now
No.
push
No.
you
No. No.
above
No.
the
No.
power
No. 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 No.
So this is a 25% damage buff.
25% damage buff.
There's no
Then you
cooldown,
can have a
there's no anything.
25%
It is just
damage
as
or
long
like
as you have
armor
your
decrease.
souls. If you lose them,
No.
it's gone.
Yeah, if you die, if you lose them, if you use them,
You only lose your souls by
What I
dying.
really like about the way we approach this is, again, we wanted to play with that resource system as much as possible. So
Oh my god.
our second feat giving you a full heal if you use.
Yeah, we're up to 149 damage grab.
Because then you have to sacrifice the potential damage output of the third feat.
Dude, you can just optimal someone into a GB
To use that move.
and then get all your souls and then stay like this until you die.
It's focused around like thinking
How
about
do you-
what situation am I in? Do I want to use that feat? Do I want to use that move? The third feat is interesting because it puts you back at like normal power, maybe a little bit above sometimes. But then if I use my 7-4 strike, I lose that buff, right? So it's
This guy, yeah,
do I
this guy's
always
getting
wanna use
nerfed.
it? If I'm
This guy has to be
playing against
nerfed.
somebody that's at super low life, maybe it's not worth using it. If I'm against somebody that's like super high life, maybe it'll be worth using. If I'm close to dying and it's better that I don't die, then maybe I want to heal instead. So it's everything is kind of surrounds that concept of I'm getting that resource and then it's intelligently spending it. It's being thoughtful.
That grab is gonna get nerfed to half.
When do I want to spend it? Why do I want to spend it? What are the different situations?
What?
That's super interesting there. And then we can also show, like here, right, so you have extra damage. We're not going to show it because you're going to kill me basically one shot.
Yeah.
But then apply feat 1 to me.
So feat 1, boom.
And then
Go.
do that 7-4 strike.
Now 7-4 strike. Huh?
No, don't.
First of all, amazing animation.
Oh, I'm doing 49 damage!
You kill.
That looks good. But at the same time, we can see the damage log. This dealt with feat 1 active on an opponent and feat 3 active on you. It deals 149 damage.
Why?
So with
Why would you do that? Yo, what are they smoking?
the entire roster.
No, I don't need this, bruh.
Whatever. There's things that can kind of activate your shields or whatever, but
No
somebody
shield
almost
saving
has
you.
Buffs on themselves. That's at full health. This will one-shot them every single time. It's a lot of damage. You
Hey,
need
what
to
the
have
fuck?
A lot of stuff coming together. You need to have your feet one.
You really
active on
just
the
sent
person.
in 100
You
bits to
have
say
have your
turn
feet
around.
active on yourself, so you have to have unlocked it as well. But once all the stars line up, all the souls line up, you get to one-shot.
I love you, babe.
somebody Once in a while. It doesn't happen super often.
Oh, not often at all.
It's
Dude, no, there's barely any heroes that can tank this.
And
This
kind
is
of
genuinely
forces them to
busted.
go, oh no, there's a Sohei nearby.
Yeah.
Oh no, does he have all of his souls?
Oh, I can hear.
He sent $1 to say turn around and is now hiding somewhere in my room.
Yeah.
Because if you die,
He
you
just
lose
snuck out of
all
the
your
background. I
souls.
think he's hiding next to my bed.
It kind of
Okay.
messes a bit with the meta, and when
The fourth feed's giving you all your souls, isn't it? I can already tell.
Horrific, insane ganker. Because from
What do you mean
outside,
wrong?
you can
Where
just go,
are
"Ah, I'm
you?"
gonna bash you, one shot you. It's fine. So
Where'd you
wanna
go?
Maybe potentially like focus on him a little bit more. Get into that mode. Get into that kind
No,
of.
this
team
is
fight
actually so
routine,
broken.
Changing how you approach team fights in general. I'm gonna talk about it a little bit more later, but it's a lot of why we're building this.
Train them-
platform
okay.
to go around with this.
Babe, are you having fun throwing dollars at me?
There's a feat 4, the big feat. Once you've unlocked that, you'll notice I have no glows. I just, death blowed.
Okay.
The 7-4 strike, just one hit. JC here.
I love you.
What if I wanted yet another shortcut? Yes, he did revive.
No, we don't need another shortcut.
I can press this
Please,
button,
we don't need another
something
shortcut.
happen, scale
Don't do
down.
it. Don't do
There
it.
we go.
Oh, he's powering up.
Powering up. I have all
Powering up.
my souls.
What do you mean look
ready
up?
to
There's
go.
nothing
This
up.
is a long cooldown. It's a 3-minute cooldown. So use this. wisely.
Okay. 3-minute cooldown is good. That means you can only do this like
Lower your
once
souls.
per
And
game.
Once you do have it, again, this is kind of that element of surprise.
Just give him another one shot. Give him a fucking pocket nuke.
But hopefully one.
Like, give her like, okay, give this guy like pirate's gunshot feet, right?
I think we need to see it one more time.
And then it just one-shots everyone. Like, everyone on the map instantly dies.
on the
Oh
stairs
my
here,
God.
maybe a bit of camera
Right, so
work.
you're at full health right now, so let's show off what happens when you're at full health.
Yeah, so just for clarification there, that was without the debuff.
Yeah, right.
Right.
So now I have the debuff going, and it's good night.
Jeez. Oh,
One
that's
shot.
a lot of damage.
That is a lot of damage. It is
He
extremely
has a hyper armor zone with a fucking Sohei GB.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
Terrified of what just happened.
Yeah, so that's kind of like the idea here, right? So we wanted to really build feats that complement how the hero plays.
Oh my god.
complement the
Guys,
system,
we're
and
fucked.
interact
No, it's so
really,
over.
really deeply with the hero's feats, hero fight kit.
Yeah, PK mains are in shambles. Are you hiding in my
That
bathroom?
we're able to, like,
I I can
even
hear
I
my
was
stream,
looking
you
at
know,
videos, looking at people,
coming out of your
there
phone.
was so much speculation
So many guesses.
about like how
So many
things are
guesses.
gonna work or whatever.
I'm crying. No, it's over. No.
Something that's like super different.
GG's.
Feels really
Retiring.
unique as a hero.
Like,
And I hope players are gonna
little
like it.
fucker.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. So I can go a little bit more into like what
I'm
we're
crying myself to sleep.
thinking of in terms of like when we're designing this hero, right? Whenever the
You gotta
process that
go.
we typically do is we start with like a big document.
I'll
That's
see
like
you
the
Monday.
intention that we have towards building this hero. And we
Wait,
go
how
into,
did you
like,
get in my
features.
closet?
And so with these
Wait,
features,
what? You were in my
let's see
closet?
How we're gonna design the hero? How we're
Okay.
gonna design the feats. How we're gonna design the fight.
Not even
set,
ask how you
but
got
also
in.
like for everything
never
else, right? So
always-
whenever we're talking about like executions, animations, all that
Oh
sort of
wait,
stuff,
I got you.
how is the feel gonna be?
You can have your
So
next
this
stuff
year
now.
we had 3 keywords. We had
Yeah, chat, we're
versatile,
cooked, by the way.
Yeah, she's fake. This is my chain.
different properties, different ways of approaching fights. I want it to be methodical,
Okay,
right?
I
I
love
need
it.
to be able to go. I'm
me
versatile,
this.
but I'm also methodical in how I want to use all of my weapons.
is so
right? Like the
cooks.
Soheis were trained to use all their
This-
weapons.
this
to be
character's
the master of all their
149.
I
weapons.
can't wait to be in a party with you listening to you get one tapped by a fucking
It's
grab.
about, like, using all those
Yeah, I
weapons,
can't wait
making
for it
sure
too,
you
because
get
I have to
everything
gift this
methodical.
hero to 10
But we
people.
also want him to
10 of
be
y'all about to
balanced,
get
right?
free
So he's
access to this
big.
motherfucker.
I can't wait for you. I
At a
can't wait for you to be just
bigger than
working somebody
Suga,
in
but-
Bigger than
one
Suga,
fucking
right? It's our,
minute.
it's our largest character in the game to date.
I would
Okay, so
scream.
all these
Because
kind of
I'm gonna go against a
built
fucking
towards
Sohei
the
at max,
feeling
at
they
all
want to
fucking
drive
bars,
the
and
hero,
he's gonna go,
in
you listen to this,
different
he's gonna get a full bar bleed, he's gonna be
That's
one
really
shot, and he's
awesome.
gonna full heal himself.
And
And then you're gonna get one tapped.
like you've been there.
No, he has to choose
you've been
between full
there as well.
healing
The
or one
animations,
tapping.
you've been there.
Actually, no, here's what's gonna happen.
It's, like,
He'll
super
full
hard.
heal, he'll
It's
use
a
his
very, very
T4 to get
tough
all of
game.
his
You have
souls
to
back,
build
and then one tap.
New tech
Yes.
to support the soul system.
You're calling
How
it.
does it work?
Ah!
we also learned
You should try
a
gambling.
bit
That's a pretty good prediction.
Because
Oh my god,
we
I hate
tried
this
to do
game.
stuff where I'm gonna use like 1 soul or 2 soul or
Yeah, I'm about to get rep 80 in about
like
5
different
minutes.
thresholds, all these things. But because it's not a gauge that goes up, it's like I have to use this weapon or that weapon.
Oh, you got your self in
chat,
GB.
chat, live action
Like,
bit
it's the point
donation.
You have to have
The
two,
fuck? Still
and we
pity
try
at
to
me?
Things like
hate
different
you.
colors. Like sometimes
I love you.
It's like different colors. It's red when it's full. Everything became super
Bro.
confusing, really difficult to play against as well. Because it's kind of like you
Enjoy
have to
your
start
bathroom
counting
smells.
them, right? So we decided to go
Okay.
on a more binary matter. If it's white or red, it's all or nothing.
Mr. Sheep is
Uh,
rep
either
80 on
one
Flash.
is
Mr.
either
Sheep's
one.
gonna boot up this game and already be rep 80, bro. He's gonna be rep 80 off the
A bit
test
was
server.
complicated, making sure that we had everything working
Oh
correctly.
my god.
I know.
No one
uh,
only play this character until he gets nerfed to make the game balanced 100%.
Who worked on the bots for Sohei, made sure that the Sohei bot actually knows which weapons he has activated, and the Sohei bot is actually going to actively try to get.
They even made the Sohei bot good. I'm about to get one shot by a bot.
Push towards in building this hero that was
The bot is gonna one-shot me, chat.
I think we pulled it off. We have one of our most unique heroes we've had in a long, long, long time.
Hands down. Hands down.
That's great. I also want to give like big shout outs to Will.
No.
Will on Warriors Then Once, who is a newer member of our team, like for about a year now.
Bro.
Who worked, like tirelessly on this hero as well, like to start. So it's on the design team. It was like a big.
I just Murphy's a heavy. This motherfucker, he can be anything.
Amazing stuff on there. Animations, as we'll see, I think these are like some of the smoothest animations we've had on a hero for a long time.
Like butter. Oh, amazing.
It's amazing.
Oh my
To
god.
just close it out really quick on our end. Looking at this hero, we built him to be a bit of a meta disruptor, like we always kind of have, but in a different way.
What is
right?
this
We
hero?
haven't had players that are heroes
Also,
that are
by the
really
way,
good
everyone
in a
knew.
while.
Thank you for following.
This
Thank you
hero
for
has,
saying
like,
hi.
the strongest ganking movement
We're all
in the game.
fucked.
That's not a feat, right? We don't count.
We're all cooked.
But it's still like the strongest move in the game, like the most damage of a baseline move that we can do. It's really different. It's really unique. Wanted to be able to have like that ganking aspect, but also that scary aspect, right? He's monstrous for a reason.
Yeah, we know.
Scared of him.
We know, JC.
That dude is around.
Yeah.
I don't want him to be around me. I don't want him to have his soul. I better do something about it.
Right.
And so it kind of disrupts fights just by him being.
Bro just
there
brought back
and
Shigoki Hug.
gaining souls off of people. So it's a really big different thing. So it's really different. It's unique. Again, I keep saying that, but it's really true. We're pushing for something that's really different.
Yeah, nobody else has a resource system, so that's pretty unique.
Exactly,
True,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think, and I think you're right, dude. Just from playing and experiencing that, just you hear him counting.
What
it's
the fuck?
terrifying.
What did the
Messages
Frauner-
from across
Never
the
let them cook
world.
again!
Souls Just they're so angry.
When he
They're
gets
coming
Never
over
let them
and
cook
shooting
again, bro.
heads off.
It's like
Yeah.
very
Also, we have an
so
animation
far
deep
away, but
dive.
when you hear that on the
Coming
side,
soon.
it's like, uh-oh. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. So thank you so much,
Awesome.
JC. Mike, any
Yeah, we can erase it to Curious, but this is the new worst
I
character.
really hope the players, enjoy, Sohei here.
I'm not gonna enjoy Sohei. I'm not.
How it feels to be that strong. But also, of course, a very big shout out to the whole team who's worked for months on this. You've already mentioned Francis and Will, the designers working on this hero. So the animation team, the VFX team, tech, of course, like you mentioned.
Chat, we're fucked.
All the
It's over.
arts Teams,
We are all
everything,
going to
audio,
get deleted by this
together.
hero. We're all hyped
of
right now.
course,
Do you know what's gonna happen? We're gonna load into a match,
There's so many
and
people
4
on
Soheis
the
are gonna
whole
pick
team.
one person, bro.
Fantastic. Thank
And they're
you
gonna
so much.
T4 that one
And,
person
just really
repeatedly.
hope players enjoy
That's
it.
what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Well, cool.
The next time I get stream sniped, I can already smell you guys activating all the T4s in my general direction. I'm gonna dashboard.
Tomorrow, you don't even have to wait long, folks.
Yeah.
Okay,
Tomorrow. Go for it.
tomorrow. This is nice. We do the Warriors Den the day before,
No.
and then you get to just
No,
play
no, no, no,
all
no, no,
day.
no.
It's incredible. So, but you know what? We have more. We want to go over more with our animation team, do a bit of a deep dive there. So please stick around. We're going to bring some of our incredible animators on, and we're going to talk a bit more about what it took to bring this hero to life and all those silky smooth animations there. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
While we wait, let's talk real quick. Dude, do we all understand what's about to happen? Like, okay. Yeah. Duality Frost. This is like, yeah, this seems cool. Hell no! I'm a Peacekeeper player. Okay? Like, I play PK. Okay? I like pressing my funny light damage buttons. Okay? I do my bleeds. I do my grabs. I can't play the game anymore. A 95 damage grab, right? Okay, okay. But then your T1 gives you a 25% armor reduction, right? But then you can use the T3 that gives you 25% more damage for 150 damage. 150. No! 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 Oh my fucking god. Oh. Yo, nice, thanks for following, bro. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Chat, listen. Listen. I'm cooked. I'm playing this motherfucker relentlessly until he gets nerfed. I'm about to show the devs why this character needs to get nerfed. Because what did we just witness? Yo. You can one-shot or heal to full. If I go against a bitch-ass Sohei with PK, and I'm fighting them, right? And I'm whooping ass, right? And all of a sudden, they go from one-shot to full and then kill me. I'm gonna lose my shit. This is insane. This might be one of the worst heroes on release. This might be worse than a lot of them. Like, dude, how do you counter this shit? Literally, you just, it's like, oh guys, here's how you counter him. Basically you don't let him get a hit, like on this attack. All he has to do is parry to guarantee that hit. Like, if you get light parried once,